All right, so now we back for part two. Now, as I was saying in the first one, but yeah, I do an emotional poop every day, right? And I just get that nonsense out of my spirit. I say what I need to say, and I just get it out, right? Sometimes I do it at night. I would prefer to do it at night than do it at the top of the day. But sometimes you have to if I am triggered by something. But once I get it out and then just collect myself, I'm okay after that.
I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Life is too short to give a fuck. I'm not gonna even much lie. My wife died because she gave a fuck too much.
Ooh, and that's something that, oh my goodness, and that's honestly something that I believe as well. Stress will kill you.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Stress is so bad on the body, and it's all up here
I
and
just
right
don't
here.
give a fuck. I ain't gonna even much lie. I'm not gonna even much lie. I'm not no cold hearted ass motherfucker. I keep to myself. I stay in my own lane. I take care of my kids. I take care of my brothers and sisters if they need something if I can,
Right.
because I'm the fucking youngest. You feel me? But
Yeah.
after that, man, like it's like what the fuck ever,
Yeah.
right?
Do you feel like, and I know this is probably random, but do you feel like if you care too much in this world, right? Well, nah, actually, you just said that. You said if you care too much, it can tamper with your
Man,
depression.
motherfuckers will seek out and smell your caring.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers will use you and don't have a good fucking bone in their body.
at
Never
all.
intend you no fucking good and just take that energy from you.
And they do. They will steal your energy, steal your smile, steal your joy, steal your credit card number, steal your car. Like they can. They. It just depends on who it is. You know what I mean? But you're right. Having a negative energy around you is going to steal something with you. When you subtract something in a math problem, this what negative because it's subtraction.
Not gonna lie. 2 months ago, I lost a $65,000 fucking job. About to move me to another city because I couldn't keep my motherfucking mouth closed.
Why?
But I had to say what I had to say. Oh yeah, I was about to move to Macon, Georgia, with a company.
Mm.
65 a year. They were gonna move me there. Everything.
What happened?
I just couldn't shut the fuck up.
Mm. It be like that sometimes.
Not gonna lie, it was the best thing that was fucking for me. I'm not gonna lie. At that fucking time, I was so depressed. I didn't know what was going on. I was real
Mm.
depressed when I had that fucking job. Yeah, they was paying me good, and it was gonna pay me good, be even better. But I was
Mm.
real fucking depressed, and
Mm.
it was like my alter ego took over because I was packing and everything to move.
Mm.
And that one day, my alter ego, I was so fucking depressed. My alter ego was like, "Nah, we ain't doing this shit today, dude. Like, I'm gonna say something. Fuck you."
Yeah. It was that last straw kind of situation.
Yeah, my alter ego was like, "Nah, I'm not going out like this." And I said what the fuck I had to say, and I'm like, "I don't give a fuck," like. And when I said it, I knew I was fired. That's the thing about it was. But the thing about it was they had to play it out. So they was like let's go to HR and shit like that. So
Right.
we emailing HR and shit like that, and we were supposedly wait for HR. And when HR finally called me back, I was like, man, look, I'm on to another fucking job. Like I know I'm fired. Yeah, like you don't have to. I did it probably to get fired, not knowingly. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It was like my body, my inner me took over and was just like, you know what? This is not healthy for you, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck you and fuck everybody. You know. So like the job I have now, I'm much happier at it. It's much better on my anxiety, on my depression. I
Yeah.
don't make 65, but I ain't far. So, like I
You
tell
good.
motherfucker, I'll take I'll take a $10,000 loss for happiness.
Yeah, and do you hear? Have you been hearing like since 2020? It's been like a lot of people that have been committed suicide or that have just been acting out really violently. You know what I mean? Since like 2020,
Man,
and
the world is fucked up.
it
People are fucked up out here. People are fucked up out here, man.
they
Like
are.
people are not getting
Some
help.
people are, yeah.
Motherfuckers don't give a shit.
They
You
don't.
feel me? The government don't give. I mean, the government, the government the government let it be known. Like they don't give a fuck. They killing your ass. They ain't stop nobody from killing your ass.
Well, I don't know, but it's been definitely difficult. It's been like a circus of things just going on, honestly.
Man, I just what kills me is like before my wife died, I had never really went into the supermarket, right? That's how I know I lived a charmed life as a married fucking man. I didn't know what to fucking do in the supermarket after my wife died, right? My wife did all the shopping. Yeah. Yeah. Like I couldn't fucking feed myself. Like I was going to corner stores and shit after my wife died for at least 2 weeks. Uh,
That is such a man response. I can't take it. That's
So
funny.
I finally go into I finally go into the supermarket. I finally pick it up how to shop and shit like that.
Yeah.
How to, get stuff from different stores and shit like that. And I'm not gonna lie, man. Ever since like 2020, bro. Now look at the prices now, bro. Like the prices that went up so fucking much on everything.
I saw some Pringles today. And I was just walking in the chip aisle and I saw some Pringles. They was $2.55. And I said, with tax, that's almost $3. I said, for a can of Pringles used to be $1. They used to be $1. And before COVID, I think they might have been like $1.25 maybe. Now they almost $3. A can of Pringles. And it's the regular
You know
can. This
why?
ain't even the fancy one.
You know why they doing it?
What you think?
Because they know they can.
Ooh,
Okay, I had a theory, and this
that's
is about
something
I'm
to
about
think
to
about.
I want to get a little bit off topic, but I want us to stay on topic.
Okay, I mean, what's up?
Okay. Uh, and this is one of the things I hadn't talked about it yet, but this is going to lead into my next podcast.
Hmm.
I don't vote. I don't vote anymore.
You know what? A lot of people say that, but what's your reason though?
Okay. I don't vote anymore because I'm tired of being fucking lied to. I'm tired of I'm tired of believing in something and not getting that fucking something. Okay? You got to
Right,
hear me out. You got to hear me out.
right.
Black people in this fucking country, every time a Democratic president gets into office, black people get him in office. Every time. Biden, Obama, Clinton, anybody that's Democrat done got in on black people's back. Am I right? Am I
We
right?
were very vocal about them. We were.
Am I right? So
We
if
did
you vote,
validate them, yes.
if black people vote, you gonna get in, right? Okay. So why the fuck are we still voting and we don't get what the fuck we want? Why
That's
don't
a
we
legitimate question.
why don't we use our vote as a weapon? Because I really don't think that our ancestors thought that we should just fucking vote like this. Because that's what everybody keep telling me. I don't think your ancestors died for this too. I don't think my fucking ancestors died so I could be a fucking sheep either, and just vote for who just vote for this candidate because he's Democrat.
Ooh, this a touchy topic.
It
That's
is.
a real touchy topic. It's just like I said before, I feel like everything is just a circus right now. You know, And because it's kind of like everybody's trying to be seen, like social media is so oversaturated with just attention. And it's so funny because people have said to me, "Oh, you just want attention. You just want attention." I think I have posted under 100 videos and 100 photos to this day in the last 5 years. And people say I want attention. That's not true. Because I look at a lot of influencers now, and it's no disrespect to them because I respect what they do. It's hard, especially with the market being so saturated. But it's just, it makes it hard to trust anything because it's just all smoke and mirrors everywhere. So it seems.
And we could
Like you
do it.
got people killing each other on live, and it's very scary.
Oh,
And
that's
it's
gonna
for
happen. That's the
attention.
world. That's the
That's
world.
attention.
You ain't
I
gonna
know.
stop that. You
But
ain't gonna
those are the
stop that.
things
That's
that
the
make the
world.
news. You feel me? Those are the
Yeah.
things that make the news. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't watch the news. I don't
Most
watch the
people
news or
don't.
read the newspaper.
Many people don't. So then even the news outlets have to do something to get your attention.
Now, I watch the CNN ticker on the bottom of the fucking thing, and I
Yeah.
want to know what my stocks are. That's what the fuck I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Fuck this news.
Why don't you believe in the news anymore? I hear a lot of people say that as well.
It's really controlled. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not one of these big ass motherfucking conspiracy theories, but like you only talk about what you want me to hear. Like they got all these other topics that you can be talking about. If you only want to talk about what you want me to hear, I don't care. Like I like CNN. Okay, I used to watch
Mhm.
CNN all the time. I don't anymore. And I thought about it one time. I'm like, bruh, why the fuck CNN is always? And I don't like Trump. And don't get me wrong. What I'm about to say. I'm like, why is CNN is always fucking over that dude? Like,
I
hold
just
up.
thought the same thing at one point.
If you supposed to be middle ground, you supposed to not say bad about anybody. You know, you're supposed to tell the truth. But I was like, so I was sucking the sack for a minute. You know. So I was like, no, I can't watch them no more. Like, no,
Yeah.
bro. Cause I want the truth. And if you
Yeah.
ain't talking the truth, bro, get the fuck out of my face. I don't want to hear all that conspiracy theory and shit like that. I got my own head. I'm
Right.
uh, I'm not gonna reach a conclusion because somebody say something. I'm gonna research it. I'm gonna let this shit swirl around my brain for a minute. And however the
Right.
fuck I feel like it after that, that's how I feel about it. But I think
Yeah.
people just hear about some stuff and just have like a preconceived notion about it. Like I was talking to somebody the other day, actually today, and we are
Hmm.
talking about Steve Harvey and Marjorie Green, right?
With the scandal, allegedly she cheated. Now I haven't looked too
Yeah.
much into it.
So no. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. That's those people business. But what the woman was saying to me was, uh, he supposedly left his wife and now he with this hoe and she was hoeing. And I was like, hold up. And I was like, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna cause a fuss between us, but have you ever with your own eyes saw that woman hoeing?
Right. Oh my God.
I
Right?
was like, bruh, like really. And
Like,
and you
have
know
you ever
what?
seen it?
Like 10 seconds after that, we got into an argument about the shit. And I told him we was gonna get into an argument. But I'm like, you out here
Man.
talking about people like those, that's those I was like, I don't give a fuck if she cheated on him 20 times and he
Yeah.
cheated on her 40. Guess what? They're married. That's none of my motherfucking business. Moving on.
Well,
They
that ain't
so
how this work though. That ain't how this work
no,
no
no,
more.
no. People are so consumed with scandals because their lives are so fucking boring. They
Woo! And
they
causing
need that shock.
problems.
They
And
need that
causing
shock every
problems.
fucking day to live, to feel alive.
Woo!
You
And
feel
causing
me?
problems in other
Man,
people's
like I
lives.
tell
Oh my
motherfuckers,
God.
I'm gonna start up my motherfucking truck in the morning, and
Yeah.
when I light this blunt up halfway to work, I'm gonna feel alive. I don't
Yeah.
need no controversy. Give me a second. I
Woo!
dropped my lighter.
But you know what? Why you getting that? Let me say something. People like you people do become so consumed with other people's lives. They become
Yeah.
so consumed with other people's lives. And me, I go to school for this, right? I went to school to be a news reporter. I went to school to be a host. I went to school to do a podcast. That's what I went to school for. I'm supposed to be consumed with people's lives, but that's just what I do. But
You're
outside
a
of that,
reporter.
right.
It's the press. That's what you do for a living. But motherfuckers want to sit. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about everybody else that want to sit at home and give they fucking broadcasting relationship advice when they talking about they don't. It, it's, uh, I'm not gonna say it. No,
But
sometimes you got to know when to shut the fuck up. And I was about to go there. I was
ooh,
about to go
trust
there.
me, I understand. I know there be a couple of places I be wanting to go, but you can't say nothing. You hear me? But
Because it ain't
but
my look. It's
oh
none of
my
my
God.
business. It's none of my business. It's none
But
of my
when people,
business.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something that happened to me, right? I used to talk about random stuff. I talk about random stuff all the time. Like during 2020, I used to I used to ask all these random questions online, random questions, relationship questions, um, just whatever, whatever came to mind. Cause it was like 2020. I mean, shoot, let's talk, let's get to know each other. We ain't doing it. We ain't going nowhere. Let's learn different stuff, right? Let's learn about people's lives. What people got going on. You know what I mean? Let's learn something different. When we come out of this, we might want to try a couple of things. I talked about all types of topics from polygamy to open relationships to all this different type of stuff. And you know what? With me doing it, people started playing games with my life.
Okay. Like
Yeah.
I don't know
Woo.
how you brought that out of me, but when I was like, I'm gonna shut up on that, I was about to touch on that topic
Hmm.
because I'm gonna bring it out, and I was like, my children know about it, so I don't give a fuck who else knows about it. Like me and my wife, like really looked into polygamy at one time.
Right.
Like my wife at one time let me have a girlfriend. Like it wasn't no secret around my house. My daughter used to help me get fucking dressed for my dates.
Mm-hmm.
So it was no secret. But I talked about it now, and I talk about it now, and fuck it, since I'm on it, I talk about it now, and the main response I get from black women mostly, because white women are very open to fucking polygamy, as quiet as it kept. I don't. I'm not gonna share my man. I laugh at him, sweetheart. You just don't fucking know you're sharing it, right?
Hmm.
I tell them that, and they be like, "Not every man cheat," and I'll be like, "You know what? You're right." So for them fucking 5% that don't fucking cheat, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Or you think you're in that fucking 5 percentile?
You
Or you
know,
think you're in a place in your fucking life where you're in that 5 percentile? We all been cheated on.
at some point by somebody.
We all been
Yes.
fucking cheated on. You
But
feel me?
everybody's not into polygamy though.
No, no. Because we've been come up in this Western culture. I mean, come on now. We come from the land of polygamy. We come from the land of multiple wives. It's just like when we got to fucking America, they hit us with Christianity, and now every black fucking person swear they're Christian. And I ain't shitting on nobody's religion. I'm not.
But
I
not
come
every
from.
culture does that though.
What you mean?
Every culture is not structured. I'm not gonna say like individual relationships are different, but every culture is not structured in polygamy in Africa.
No, but polygamy would help the black community.
At this point,
At this point in the world, polygamy would help the black community.
in my opinion, at this point, I understand what you're saying, and I don't
And
like it.
I'm not trying to push polygamy off on nobody. Like I tell people, like I talk about it, and people are like,
Ooh,
"Oh no, I'm not." I'm like, "No, I'm not trying to tell you to fucking be a second, another wife or nothing like that. I'm just speaking on topics,
but
you
at
know."
this point, it's like at this point, it's like it's being pushed on us.
What?
Polygamy. It's being pushed on a lot of women right now. But I
Well,
don't know
no.
if that's just men being men kind of thing. Cause I
Yeah,
know
yeah, no, that's not polygamy. No, 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 no. Cheating is not polygamy. Having a side piece is not fucking polygamy.
Yes, it
Having a
is.
threesome, no. Having a threesome is not polygamy.
That is not,
No,
no.
no. They're just taking fucking polygamy name and just balling it
Using
up
it.
into something. Yeah, and using it.
Right, right,
No,
right.
polygamy would uplift the fucking black community. Polygamy would
Ah,
give that little boy, polygamy would give that little fucking boy that has a single mother would be able to have a fucking father in his fucking life.
to be honest, that it's like because there are so few, no offense, but because there are so few heterosexual and or bisexual men in the black community that date women, there are so few. Honestly, I understand what you're saying. Polygamy would help, sadly, but true.
Not even that, not even heterosexual men, just men that know how to be a man, that know how to raise a fucking boy and show him how to be a man. It's not many of us out there. Cause I mean, fuck, like I tell, like I tell people, and my son ain't fucking ashamed of it. My son came to me and my wife. My son is bisexual,
Mm-hmm.
and people that know me know I'm one of the toughest niggas you probably ever like. I think a 2-on-1 fight is a fair fight for me. Two for you, one for me. I think that's a fair fight.
Okay. Let me ask you this, but do you think that because I know the LGBTQIA is so open right now, right? And I'm asking you your opinion. Do you think that it has always been this big in the
For
human?
me, for me, knowing about it and living with it, yes, because I'm from New Orleans.
Okay. What does that mean?
So New Orleans have always had a big gay community.
Really? I didn't know that.
I mean, they have Decadence Festival. It's like a fucking gay Mardi Gras. And I've
Oh yeah, that's
always
right.
and
It's
I've
where yeah,
always
yeah,
worked
yeah.
in the
You're right.
service industry. I've always worked in the service industry in New Orleans. So it's a big thing. It's like a fucking Mardi Gras for gay people,
Right. Yeah, yeah.
right?
You're right about that. I
And
forgot about
people
that.
always ask me like, how can I get along with gay people and I be seeing gay? I'm like, dude, I just give them mutual respect.
Right.
Yes, gay men done hit on me, ask me for my number. And I tell them every time, dude, I'm married. Or you know what I'm saying, dude, no, yeah, I'm straight. And
Hmm.
shit like that. And they automatically they'd be like, oh my bad. I was like, no offense. You feel me? And I get a bigger
Hmm.
fucking tip. But you got
Yeah.
some men that I don't know, probably don't know where they nuts off. They get hit on by a man, they gotta go, oh blah, 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 blah. I'm
Yeah, they
like,
do
bruh,
too much. Yeah.
like,
It ain't
I
all
mean,
that.
fuck. It's the
You should be
same niggas.
flattered.
No, it's the same niggas that hit on a woman, and a woman
Yeah.
don't give them their number, they go off. You know?
Ooh, baby, that's a whole thing. Ooh, that's a whole thing. That is a whole thing. Men that cannot take rejection. That's a whole thing. Men that cannot take rejection. I've been seeing so many news reports about women being murdered. Not even just domestic violence, not even just the argument, not even just, fighting over children, custody thing, but like murdered.
Because they probably didn't want to give a nigga their number.
Hmm.
Yeah. They got them suck ass niggas out there.
It's
Like I've seen it all. Like I'm from the streets. Like
yeah.
I'm not gonna be one of those niggas be like, I sold dope and this and that, I had keys and this and that. No. I'm like I grew up poor. Not poor. I mean I couldn't afford the other fucking letters. I grew up poor in New Orleans. A few times I was homeless. You know, we had
Hmm.
to we had to sleep at my mama friend house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We had to go to school in the morning, sleep by my auntie house the next fucking day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The shit I done seen, that's some crazy shit. Like I'm a 40, I'm a 46-year-old black man, and I tell a motherfucker like the next neighborhood I move in, I want to be the most dangerous motherfucker in it.
What?
I want
What?
everybody to look at me and be like, we got to keep an eye on him. Thank you. If you keep an eye on me, I know we all right. If everybody
Okay.
looking at me, I know we all right. But if we looking at
Mhm.
motherfuckers down the street, I can't live in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
And I understand it, you know. But I mean, that really just kind of brings me into another topic. I mean, with people moving out of the hood, and leaving it so impoverished and destitute and without leadership, you know, and just leaving it without responsibility or obligation to go back. Do you think that helps or hurts us overall?
Man, look, the the black American family is broken.
Why do you keep saying it? It seems to be getting a little bit better, in my opinion.
How? We make we spend the most money per
Yeah.
year, GDP, as a people, but we're only about 12 or 13% of people in America. We don't have shit. We don't own shit. Okay, we got a couple of billionaires. We got Jay-Z, we got Kanye and shit like that, but I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about that real shit, right? Like black people don't own fucking nothing. Where the fuck has we come up from? I keep it, and I don't want to disrespect nobody, and I don't. But I'm like, what the fuck is like? We still getting shot down in the motherfucking street, like niggas without guns. Police are still murking them. How far have we come?
It's difficult to say. It's like we're growing closer together and farther apart in the same breath, in some aspects.
Man, look, I don't
That's my
believe.
opinion.
I don't believe in the law no more. I don't
I mean,
believe in
should
none
you
of
had
that
ever
shit.
believed in it, the law?
I did. I did. I was
And
one of those
I'm,
motherfuckers young. I was one of those motherfuckers that was young and was blinded and believed in probably the American dream at one time and believed in America.
you
But I'm
don't
a
believe in the
46 year
American
old.
dream.
Huh?
You don't believe in the American dream.
Nah. Because to have the American dream, you gotta be asleep.
I
Can't be
don't know.
woke to have a dream.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't think I don't. I just I feel like you
Now,
are a
now you
reflection.
hold. Now, if you ask me if I could be successful in America, that's a whole different thing.
Well, then what's the American dream? Because isn't the what is the dream for
Let me
you?
ask you
Because
the
maybe
question.
mine
Let me
is
ask you the
different.
question.
Yeah,
Okay. My dream, now that's a whole different thing from America's dream. Because America's dreams don't fucking write us in.
us
Like
as
we're
black
not a part
people.
of them as black people. You're not written in the motherfucking American dream. Everything America is doing is going to fucking against you. And if you just so happen to make it out, you was in that fucking percentile to make it out.
You don't think it
I'm not
goes
gonna.
against everybody?
It does. It does. But fuck, even shit floats.
It
So
does.
something. So something. I mean, you know what I'm saying? At least something gonna make it out.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, the American dream ain't for me, man. I mean, what? What? I mean, come on now.
I don't. I just. I think that you know. Um. I'm worried. Right. I really am worried because I don't.
About
It's so much. Like it's a good time in a lot of people's lives right now. It's a really good time. A good time. But then it's also a question of how long is this gonna last?
I think we're covering up a lot of our pain with good times.
I can
I
see.
think we,
I think I can understand.
I think it's like this, like us in New Orleans around the hurricane. We have like a hurricane, like a 1 or 2 hurricane. You know what I'm saying? I forget what the fuck they call it, how they measure the hurricanes. We have like a 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying? We start drinking and have a fucking party. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's how America is right now. They know shit coming. It's just gonna get fucked up.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's so much I think about this topic, right? It's so much I think about it. But I feel as though I don't have the words to say what I really feel. And it's just how deeply I feel about it. I think, I don't know, you know how in therapy, right? There's a time when you're ready. It's a time when you go into therapy. And then it's a time in which you're ready to receive therapy. You feel what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And that's why I feel like I don't have the right words to say. Because I don't think you're gonna be ready to receive it. And I don't mean you, but just the topic we talking about, America. I don't know if y'all ready. I don't know if we're ready to receive what I have to say.
I mean, me and my wife used to go back and forth on this topic
Yeah.
a lot. I mean, everything that happened, we go back and forth. And I used to use this analogy with my wife.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she finally got it right before she died. I'm like, imagine putting a bear in a cage,
Mm-hmm.
right? And every day you take a sharp stick, right? And you poke that bear, you poke that bear, and you poke that bear. Yeah, you feed it, give it water, keep it alive. Every day you poke that bear, and you poke that bear, and you poke that bear.
Mm-hmm.
You feed it, give it water. Every day you come back and you poke that fucking bear. One day you forget to fucking put the lock on that fucking cage and the bear get out and the bear mauls you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody looks at the fucking bear and say the bear went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody looks at the fucking person that was poking the stick.
Exactly.
That's America.
That is America. In a lot of situations, I do think that we just have to point the finger at somebody, and it don't really be the right person in a lot of cases. And that's really what I think. So I agree with you 100% there. I do. I think America at one point, if not, I feel like America is or was depressed at one point. And I think maybe we could still technically be depressed because of how rigid and disrespectful and distasteful and just chaotic and
Huh.
flamboyant
I'm
and just
not
extra
gonna lie.
everything is right now.
I'm not gonna lie. Did you see what happened like 3 years ago?
What you mean 2020?
Yeah. Did you see what happened?
What you mean?
Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I was surprised more people didn't die that day. Like, I had never. That was that was something I had never thought I would see in my lifetime.
I felt great. I enjoyed my 2020. It's me personally. I experienced a lot of losses, but I was happy. I was happy.
Nah, that was the worst year of my life.
Oh, it wasn't a good year for me either,
Yeah,
as
it
far as
was
life goes.
2020 was like, oh yeah, the devil. I mean, me and the devil was like I would had a bottle of vodka in the front seat. He was in the fucking back.
That was the year
Like,
your wife passed, correct?
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I lost a lot of people that year too,
I
especially
it was just
2021.
like, yeah, 2020 was like, can I forget that shit? Like I don't want to go back there,
Yeah.
you know. But knowing I have to at some point in my therapy, because if not, it's always gonna fuck with me.
2020, I think, was very therapeutic for me. Now I went through some mess, some pretty messed up stuff, but it was therapeutic for me overall as a person. My body was tired. I was tired. My emotions were tired. And just to have the word stop for me, I appreciated that. It hurt though, a lot in many places. I lost some people, but I needed that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I did. I did. 2021 was probably a lot like your 2020. For me, 2021, I lost 3 really important people to me. And then I lost a lot more people in 2021 than I did in 2020. Yep.
Life don't give a shit.
It's not supposed to.
No.
And sadly, that's what makes it fair.
I heard a quote. I don't know where the fuck I heard this quote from, but I love it. And I say it to myself every time I get like real fucking down.
Mm-hmm.
I never seen a wild thing feel sorry for itself. A bird will fall frozen from a bough, never feeling sorry for himself. Just think about that shit.
Say that again.
I've never seen a wild thing feel sorry for himself. A bird will fall frozen from a bough, never feeling sorry for himself.
A bird will fall what?
Frozen
Frozen.
from a bough.
A bile?
A bough. A tree limb.
Oh. Not feeling sorry for itself.
Never feeling sorry for himself. I take that as nothing wild feels sorry for himself. Nothing in a wild has that shit that people have feeling sorry for himself down in the rut. They could get fucking eaten and they won't feel sorry for themselves. They'll feel pain, but they won't feel sorry for themselves.
Right.
So what I take from that quote is become that wild thing.
But do you feel like that's what America is right now? We don't have time to
I don't
feel
give a
sorry
fuck.
for ourselves.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't give a fuck about America. I give a fuck
No,
about
I
my
mean
3
I'm just
kids.
saying back on topic
I
to what we was
don't.
just talking about.
Yeah, I don't.
We
Like
in our
that. I
wild
mean, I
thing
talk
era
about the
though.
shit. I talk about the shit, but I'm like, just don't come in my house. Like, yeah, I'm one of probably the biggest Second Amendment motherfuckers you're gonna ever know. I love gun laws. Okay,
Oh my
I love gun law.
God.
But hold up, hold. If they told me I had to give up one of my guns to help save children stop getting killed and shit like that, I would. But I
Yeah.
love guns. Okay, I
Right.
love guns. So with that being said, I'm gonna protect me and my fucking family no matter what.
Yeah.
Right? I had to understand in this fucking world, one man can't fucking change this world.
Nah, it's gonna take more people. It takes
Yeah.
people
So
to make a
yeah,
change in the world.
yeah. I stopped a long time ago trying.
You know what? Okay, I'm gonna send you another link because my video about to run out. But we gotta finish this.
All right.
All right.